This is our first podcast. We're with Wade Comforts. We own our own Etsy shop and we're super excited. We've not done this before and wanted to do it for a long time and decided to do it this year. So my name is Kimberly and this is
Beetle.
Beetle, and I've known you for many years.
I've known you my whole life.
I know,
like,
it's so weird. Yes, so this is my daughter, my youngest daughter, and we own our own Etsy shop. We do handmade items, and we thought we would take a minute to just kind of review some of the things that we make. It's not just going to be strictly a knitting podcast or crochet or anything like that. As you can see, Beetle's gonna do her nails, and I do have some knitting here that we can kind of talk through some things, but we just wanted to show you some of our stuff that we do make. And we have our models. We have Big Mama back here who's wearing a handmade sweater. This is something that Beetle made when she was learning to crochet, so that was super exciting. It is a little bit big.
We washed it.
This was for a
class.
class.
Yeah, it was for an art therapy class that I took in college. So
Yeah, and then everyone else was doing paint and music and stuff like that, and you did crochet.
Yeah.
So she, as you can see, she has her own style. We have one orange sleeve, one yellow sleeve, but we love it here, and we've made a couple different ones that we actually have started to sell in the shop. This is one of the sweaters. Here, you put it on because
I will, yeah. It's a little shorter than the one on the model. Where is the sleeve? Oh,
it's
okay.
back here. There you go. And it has the buttons here. So it looks super cute. It's got little buttons. Someone did suggest we put pockets. So we might make some with some pockets in it, but as you can see, it's nice. It's kind of puffy here, and it's got the whatever that's called, the ribbing for crochet, front post, back post ribbing right here, and it has a single crochet edging around it. But we have a few more of those coming. The pattern is not up yet. We're working on writing the pattern for this one here, and we'll probably do a crochet along for that one. And then something else that we got super excited in, we started to sew.
Oh, yes.
Yes. That has been a trying thing for us to learn to sew.
Sewing, pattern making, interpreting patterns.
Yeah, she's better at interpreting patterns than me. I just cut everything off. I just lay it out and start cutting.
The darts were a big thing to not cut off.
Yeah, and I still cut the darts off. Even when she tells me, Mom, don't forget the darts, I will still chop them right on off. So that's something that I learned, but we did make our own little, if you can see on Sandra D here, so you can see our little crop top, which we learned a lot with. We have one up here. Beetle and I have a weird, not weird, but eclectic, I guess.
Eclectic, yeah.
An eclectic style. We wear crazy things. Like, you know, she's got her funky little shirt, but it's got the pearl snaps, which we love.
It does, yeah.
We love the pearl snaps. Very 1970s. Love it. And of course, I got my sweatshirt inside out. Product of the 80s is all I'll say. So we kind of do things a little bit different. So we like color blocking. So instead of making it all one color, we like to put it a little bit different. And we learned to make these sleeves. This was very difficult. These, how many times did they go in backwards?
Oh, so many. You'd sew the full thing, and then we would pull it out, and we would, wait, that doesn't look right.
Yep.
Let's retry.
It would be upside down, the sleeves. And then making this collar, I will tell you, the pattern looks easy.
And I think it took us forever to read that it said cut on a fold. And that made a world of a difference.
Yeah, once you cut it on the fold, it was like, oh yeah, that makes, because then it becomes like this long oval. And you're like, oh, that makes more sense when you do it like that. And then before we were just sewing it down. So I don't know. This one just has just the regular sewing on it. And then we got our magic tool. You can't really see it from here. And I don't know, maybe you can see it. Maybe Beetle can make this zoom in later. But it's got the serger. So we were super excited that we got our serger, which was great. And then pearl snaps. So just like this here. So we kind of like stuff like that. So, but yeah, that's our trip down learning to sew. Then we learned to do this. I forgot. This is coming so spring summer edition kind of thing. So these shirts have been out for a year.
Has it really been that long?
Yeah, it's been a year.
Wow.
I know. And we've done really good. These shirts are probably our best seller as far as the clothes that we do. Has been these here. And we're going to start putting some more up with different colors and make them a little bit longer because I think some people want them.
Yeah, not everyone likes crop top, which is understandable.
Yeah, so we're going to make them a little bit longer, and now we're going to start playing with different sizes now that we have a bigger model. We can, because this has been my model, and then her sister, who is this big, she's just a little bitty girl, so now I'll have one where I can make a little bit bigger, so things that could fit me. So, I'm just saying. But this is we're super excited about this one. This was, just like this one here, this is a pattern that Beetle came up with after looking at different patterns. So she came up with, this is an old style, like a 60s style.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can kind of see.
Can't help you out there, Mike.
Oh yeah, she can't touch anything. She has blue hands. But it wraps around. So I don't know if you can
kind of like a tie shirt.
Yeah, like a tie shirt, but it's going to actually button here. We'll have to just kind of put a picture up of that one, I guess. But we were super excited that we learned to make these sleeves. So
they're kind of like dress shirt sleeves.
Yes, we found patterns with nothing but sleeves. Just nothing but sleeves in the pattern. So that was super exciting. But this took us a little bit of time. I think I yelled at it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, a couple days in a row. And then Beetle come in and fixed it for me. But this is something that's going to come out in for our spring and summer set. So we are excited. And it will be like the same. So it won't all be one color. It'll be color blocked because we just think that is a very cool and unique way. You know, something that you don't always see. So.
It's fun to play around with and go to the store and pick a bunch of different patterns and be like, oh, this one would be pretty. Yeah. And like match up all the colors and stuff.
Yeah, especially since now we have a fabric obsession.
We do.
Yeah.
Buckets upon buckets of fabric.
Yeah, so we started making masks.
That's what started it.
Yeah, so we did the mask, sort of. We'd already had like our jewelry store going.
Yeah.
And then we did some crochet items. But the masks is where it really kind of took off. And then we started really learning to do a lot of sewing. And then I think what kept us going was the fact that we kept going back and buying more fabric.
That's really what it was. Those squares.
Man, they're addictive.
And it doesn't help that they're like $2.
Yeah. No.
So you're like, oh, I can get like so many now.
Yeah. And then, you know, because these here, one square makes the back. And we're like, whoa, this is great. This is fantastic. So we're like mixing and matches. It got so bad that my husband, Dad, was buying them. He would like go to the store.
He'd be like, I think this one's pretty.
Yeah. He would go to the store and he'd come back and go, I saw these at the store and I thought that you might like them, and we ended up with
a lot.
My gosh, so many different things. But then that's just a little bit of what we are hand make with the sewing. Not everything's handmade, I guess, with our sewing. We're not going to show any jewelry during this one, so we're going to do a jewelry The next episode we'll do a jewelry one, or so we can see Beetle's process, because she does a lot of the jewelry and how she makes it, and we'll set up some of those. But we do have some other patterns we're trying to trying to put together like PDFs for our patterns.
Mm-hmm.
This is another, I don't like to weave in ends, so
she always waits till she absolutely has to.
yeah, and no one's wearing it right now, so no, I don't have to. So you can see all the ends are still here. But this is a sweater pattern that it's made out of the velvet crochet yarn, which is really, really good. It fits her.
Mm-hmm.
Fits her really well. I think at the just some of those things that you have to kind of work out. Like this is a little too tight. When I was doing the binding off, I wasn't paying attention, and I really made that tight and wasn't paying attention to my pattern. So that's something I have to watch. So that, and then sorry, put those in. And then this one here is our little hat. This is a pattern I haven't put together yet, but it's just, you have to kind of work when you can work. So, but this one looks really cute, and I would have Beetle put it on.
But you don't want the inside of it to turn blue?
No. So she has freshly dyed. It looks beautiful. It looks really, really good.
It kind of looks black on camera.
It does. I'm hoping that maybe when we see it on the other side, it's not. Oof, I need to stop touching it. It's lunar tides, but I really wanted it to stay this time. So I used all 2 of the bottles on this child's head. And she's blue everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's blue on her hands. It's not on her face anymore. We gave her a hard time about that. So, but that is really all the stuff that we kind of have that we have been making. What other things are we doing now? I'm trying to think.
I think mostly we've been trying to work on the PDFs.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how those get uploaded and how it looks when someone purchases them.
Yeah.
I don't think we've downloaded it on a separate device yet. So there's still a lot of
kinks to work out. We're not the most tech savvy. And now she has lots of time to do.
Yes.
So
yes.
Now you can. I'm gonna do this while I'm
talking.
Oh,
you're right. We have things.
Just so I can talk and do something. But you just graduated.
Yes. No longer have to go to college.
Yeah. Yeah. So she didn't just graduate high school. She graduated college and degree.
Film and media studies.
Yes. I will tell you that took a long time to decide to get to.
Mostly because everything else had an audition process.
Yeah.
And I had to encourage myself to do the audition process.
Yes.
Which took a while.
Yeah, the anxiety that built up for auditioning, but I think ultimately you found out that film is really where your heart is.
Even though I'm a very artsy person and I like to do a lot of art stuff, film definitely was the best major for me because I fit in better with the people.
Mm-hmm.
And that was really the thing that I should learn how to do.
Yeah.
Really. Everything else I can just kind of figure out.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that the quirky, I wouldn't really say, maybe not quirky, but like
I would say we're quirky.
Okay, quirky style is probably the best fit for you because you can be, you don't have to feel like you don't have to be yourself, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like you can be dress how you want.
Yeah. Yeah, it was especially comforting, I guess.
Yeah.
During Halloween, the first Halloween on campus, I wasn't necessarily a film major. I was only in an intro class at the time, and I wasn't in like the film and media building yet. And I dress up for Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to campus dressed up, and I saw no one else dressed up for Halloween.
Yep.
And that was really upsetting. I was like, these people are boring. And the next year on Halloween, I was pretty immersed in my major and my people. And I walked into that building, nerds everywhere.
Yep.
I'm talking elf ears, full-on cosplays. Like, yeah, this makes sense.
Yep. But sometimes that wasn't just for that day, though. Yeah.
No. We were all weird.
Yeah.
We all dressed up and were quirky.
Yeah.
I guess we all had our own styles, and it definitely showed through.
Yeah, I think that's what made the last few years of college for you better.
Yeah.
Well, the last year was the greatest, but I'm just,
Didn't have to go anywhere.
yeah. So we homeschooled, a little bit of background. So we homeschooled all of our kids until, of course, college.
Yeah.
And then,
High school we did an online program.
right, through, what is it, Connections?
Yeah, Connections Academy.
Connections Academy. So they did an online school, but they've always been at home. Well, you went to kindergarten.
Yeah, I went to kindergarten, pre-K.
And then home.
And then, yeah, since first grade, I've just been homeschooled.
Yeah. So it was, and then of course the oldest and the other one. But for you, when the 2021, the pandemic, all that great stuff, and they had to send the kids home, and it was virtual school, it was just normal for you.
It was very normal. Connections, they called them live lessons.
Yeah.
With a group chat and a teacher on video. And then whenever the pandemic hit, it was Zoom.
Yeah. It was
I was so used to it. It was just like, this is normal for me.
Yeah.
And doing online quizzes and essays around online quizzes, that was just super easy.
Yeah, which made that last year really nice. And then you did get to walk, though.
I did get to walk, yes.
Which you didn't think you were going to like, but you did it anyway. And then you liked it.
Well, I liked that it was on the stadium.
Yeah.
Usually for arts and sciences, they hold our graduation at Lloyd Noble Center.
Oh, okay.
But this year, because everybody had to be spread out, they did it on the stadium, and we were outside, which is why I liked it.
She graduated from the University of Oklahoma. So,
yes.
Her sister graduated from SNU,
For undergrad.
Southern Nazarene for undergrad, and University of Delaware for her master's program. And the boy, he went to the University of Oklahoma. 3 semesters, but then it wasn't for him. So she had to get that University of Oklahoma degree because her dad's a big Sooners fan. So we gotta have that degree.
And that wasn't the only reason. They do have a really good film.
Yeah.
It's small. It's very small. I'm not counting Gaylord into it. Theirs is completely different.
Yeah.
But the actual film and media department is small, but it's very diverse, very good. And
Yeah.
Sunrise.
Yeah, in Sunrise. There you go. And I think that's what's helped us with a lot of our, doing videos and TikToks and, helping with our business. Because we started our business, I noticed I was looking at old stuff, and it was like 2016, 2017 when we started thinking about it and making stuff. And then 2018, I think, is when we made or 2017 is when we made our first shop on Etsy. And then
what were we even selling?
We were just selling the your clay earrings.
Well, right, the clay earrings and the card earrings that are still up there. Yeah,
the card earrings are still there.
Yeah,
but we removed the
clay.
clay because they were kind of heavy.
Well, that
and
and
better.
the way I stored them and the
Yeah.
glaze that I use, they kind of stick together.
Yeah. So, and we've done a lot since then. So we've learned a lot of things. Having her go to that film school has been so helpful.
Yeah.
Because now when we do the photography, the taking the pictures and stuff like that. They're so much better, you know, the product. And now we've learned so much.
So much.
We have learned so much over the time that we've done things like, I mean, just, I think our proudest thing is probably our shirt, because it's you can actually wear it.
You can actually wear it, and it looks professional, like you bought it from Walmart.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
and
like
people
from
buy
Walmart. It's because we're from Oklahoma and we say Walmart instead of something high end. Walmart. Yes, I agree. I agree.
I don't know any fancy LA boutiques.
I know. I'm just saying. I thought it was funny because you're like, I'm from Oklahoma. But yeah, no, this was, you know, it's stuff like that is nice, and we've learned a lot over the years.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that and, you know, being able to kind of, now we feel like we have enough information we can kind of help pass things along.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what, you know, kind of what we're wanting to do is just, you know, help where explain things a little bit better, a little bit easier for people. You know, we will have tutorial videos. We've got some things in the works for how to put in zippers and making those bags, you know, learning to crochet and knit, that kind of stuff. And then Beetle making her jewelry, which is fabulous. I found my adipose that she made.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I was thinking about them recently.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I should put them in a video.
Yes. She made me all the little adipose doctors from Doctor Who, which are super cute. But she does really, really good. I don't have it. I was trying to find something that you've made here that you made, but I can't.
All of the jewelry is
there,
down there. Or, like, look through the egg cartons. You're going to have to bring them over here. That's supplies. Egg cartons.
She's saying egg cartons.
I mean egg
And
cartons.
she literally meant egg cartons.
I don't know if it's this one.
Nope. So this is just balls.
Bouncy balls. A plastic
There's
frog.
bouncy balls.
a
There's
dice.
some dice. All right. Let's see what's in this egg carton. Resin. So this is her. This is what you have to do when you start to make something, because you can't just make it and it go, oh yay, I'm so excited, there it is. It no matter how many people you watch.
The first 100 won't be sellable.
Right. Exactly.
And you're gonna have to live with that, and live that this is yours forever now.
Yep, that's exactly right. It's like when you watch those people on Instagram or whatever, and they make something, they're like, ooh, ah.
Not their first one.
It's not their first one. It's not even their first 50. This is what you do. You make and you practice and you go, well, this one kind of sets. We even got this one in an area, but it's still a little much here on the edge. These guys are all stuck together. Oh no, this is just a big one. No, it's just okay. This is just a big one. Just a big guy here. So there's lots of buttons. She can actually make buttons really well now, but we have some buttons that didn't make it out of the thing. So, you know, and then there's a black strawberry, or no, green strawberry. So I don't know why we did this here. But these are just, you know, dents, trying to figure it out, trying to see, oh, this one's really pretty though. I like that one. So that's making process, right? And let's see what we've got here. And then you start finding these things. So I told you, Beetle has, and I almost called you Beverly.
Wrong bee.
Right. Beetle has an eclectic style, so we do a lot of catering to that because I think I like it. It's very 80s, you know, so I like that quirky neon, bright colors. So we found these, I found these clothespins, and I brought them to her. This is how these work. I said, Beetle, here's a package.
Yeah.
Clothespins. And she goes, what do I do with these? Jewelry, make them into jewelry. So we had to figure out, so she burnt
Yeah, we took a sewing needle, kind of
Yeah.
a thick sewing needle, and don't do this at home. We were very
You have to do it at work.
supervised.
Don't do it at home.
We were very supervised and very careful.
Yeah.
But we took a sewing needle and we held it over a flame in order to make it really hot, and then we very quickly poked a hole through the wood.
Yeah. And then created earrings. So we have a bunch of clothespin earrings.
Yeah, Mason actually helped us with these because
Yeah.
he has a much better and safer experience with that kind of thing.
Yeah, and he didn't trust us. But they came out really cute.
Mhm.
I really like them. I don't have pierced ears, but I like them. And then she has... Oh, she did the same... Oh, no, you did... These are the donut ones. These
Yeah,
are
I
really
glued
cute.
those
the
ones
glue
on.
donuts ones. The cards. So, oh, these are some of the first ones here.
My strawberries.
The strawberries, some of the first things here. So lots of different things that we've done, and which we really thought these were cute. That some stuff still in our shop, and some stuff isn't in our shop.
We think that it's we're blaming it on the pictures.
Yeah,
We're blaming it on the pictures.
yeah, because this is really cute. I mean, who wouldn't want lapel? This little, I mean, look,
It's like a clown.
Yeah, like this little lapel here. This little lapel here, or a poof earring. We have poof earrings. Now I'm looking at stuff and it's like, wow, this is really cute. What's happening? A button? I know, there's so much stuff in here. Button earrings. Those are cute too. So some of the stuff that we have, I was trying to find something that you,
What are you looking for?
something that you, oh, and your ring rings.
Ring rings?
Your ring rings. And then we have these. She did really good. This is a really cute
This is the
one.
corner that I'm keeping.
Oh, of course, because this one, of course this is ones you're keeping. So these little rings, you probably can't see them, so she's going to have to do like pictures or something and put it on Instagram so that you can see these. This ones, and we'll put, these are the ones she's keeping. You can't have them, but they're really cute. They got little hearts on them. Oh, this could be like for Valentine's.
Mhm.
It's pink. But she's got these little, oh, it's got a little flowers. Like I've never seen these before. And I know I have.
It's been months.
It has been months. This little purple flower. Look at this really big flower. So, okay. So, wait, we got one more egg carton. I want to see this egg carton too.
I don't know what's in it.
Oh!
More rings.
This, I don't know who this is going to fit.
I don't know. I just made all of them in the thing.
This was practice though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was just to see how big they all were.
Yeah, these are just what the rings come out to be.
A lot of it's just leftover resin.
Yeah. Yeah. So that, what are these? Are crystals?
Yeah. People turn them into pendants, but I don't know how I feel about how big they are.
Yeah.
So usually I just pour leftover resin in it.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Some people like those big, long ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I was trying
I
to
don't
find
think
something
we-
that you made out of clay. That looks
Out of
like,
clay? Oh, that is...
I wouldn't get up though because you have. That can be for another. We can show that.
Yeah.
That'll be enticing
That's
for
all the way over there.
Yeah.
We're bound.
We're not going over there. As you can see, the thing. But no, that's just some of the stuff that we do. We like to craft. It's a
Hobby.
it's a hobby. Some would say it might be an obsession.
I would say it's a hobby with sub-hobbies, with
Oh.
sub-hobbies.
Can you sub hobby a hobby?
Yes.
It's like you have a tab, so you have and then you have the tabs on to the side.
That's what it is. That's what it is. So we craft, but then we like textiles, and that
Yes.
turns into yarn and crochet and sewing, and then we also like metals that turns into jewelry making, and maybe I want to solder.
Yes.
Maybe what about oh, let's see if we can make some glasses. I bet I
That's
can
true.
make that ring.
That is true. I forgot. We do whatever. That's something that we just like to. I think we've been doing crafting forever, and work really well together. So just kind of works out for us.
Yeah.
So, but we're excited about, really just having a podcast where we can talk, have conversation, make stuff,
Share.
share.
What we failed at.
Oh, yes. I think that, just kind of watching, it'd be good to see the shop grow.
Yeah,
And
just be transparent about it.
Yeah. And maybe get ideas, different things that people would like to see or like to see us make. Because that's something that we're going to do is, we like kids crafts too. We like to paint and color and make kids crafts. So there'll be, different things where we're making crafts so that your kids can do that as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we're excited for this. So hopefully that's something you guys want to, I don't know, watch, listen. What is it? I mean, I guess it would have to be watch, listen.
Yeah, I don't think there's a special word for
I'm still thinking vlogcast.
vlogcast.
I'm thinking it. We need to hashtag that one, right?
Yeah.
But lots of different things. And maybe we'll get some stuff worked on. I'm going to work on this color block sweater where I have, I've already done this side here. This is the back. Oh, that looks pretty cool, actually.
It does, yeah.
So it's kind of here, and then this will be the front. I'm in a pink yellow phase.
Lemonade.
Yeah,
I'm missing summer.
I am missing summer. I'm in a lemonade, or maybe it's spring. I'm missing spring, but maybe that'll be done for our next one. And and we thought we would do, some mixology stuff.
Yeah.
Some of the things that we like.
Another craft, basically.
Yeah, it's another craft. It's another craft, but that's all I have for today.
Yeah, that's all I've got.
That's it. So hopefully you guys will join us. Leave comments. Tell us what you liked, what you didn't like.
Make sure to subscribe.
Yes, please. Help us out.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.